Hello everyone! So today I'm gonna do something I usually don't do and be happy and say I told you so. This morning, NNOX Nano-X Imaging pre-market already up 60.4%, and that was 70% just half an hour ago. And the reason I'm so happy is because in yesterday's video, and I have to show you this again, I usually don't do that, but listen to this. Know enough about the company, but I'm thinking to buying it right as fast as I can tomorrow. Wait a day or two. Hopefully this will go up because of this FDA clearance and the fact that it just fell so much because of people were doubting the technology. Now this is like an indication that it might be working from the FDA, so the stock should go up, and then I'm gonna sell it pretty quickly. At least that's my thought on this. So while this video got only 40 views, this is a new channel, if someone out of those 40 people actually listened to this and thought and agreed that was a good idea, because nothing I say here is financial advice, he made 60% in just a few hours. And now the question is what to do. Before that, again, I am not a financial advisor. I am a CEO of a gaming company. I'm really into investing, and I'm trying to build a fun community here and share what I'm doing with my portfolio. In this case, it turned out really well. Obviously, not always it goes as well as this. So what happens now? And if you listened in yesterday's video and did that, what I think is the right thing to do now. Basically what happened is, and then just a quick recap in case you're not following the whole story. So NNOX, Nano-X Imaging, are a company doing X-ray stuff. They are trying to disrupt the whole imaging systems space, and to move to a new revenue model, which is per scan. They have an app that they're developing to do that, and like using a bunch of scanners to make the machine a lot smaller. At the moment it's pretty huge, and their machine, as you can see, is fairly small, stuff like that. And if all that sounds complicated, this is because it is, and this is kind of my main point for today's video about them. If we're honest, none of you, including myself, again, said that yesterday, knows anything about X-rays. Unless you're a radiologist or, I don't know, in the unlikely event that you actually know a lot about X-rays, you probably don't understand exactly what this company is doing, and it might look cool, it's innovative, it's interesting, but my knowledge, at least, of this company is pretty much zero, even after all the research that I did, which is a lot. And I said yesterday, usually I'm really against going into companies I don't get, and I don't know enough. Like when it comes to gaming, when it comes to technology, startups, whatever, I usually have a pretty good understanding. Even cars, like NIO, Tesla, I know what they're doing. Not in this case, and I said this, that I'm going to buy this very fast just because of this story. So what happened is that their stock was already around the 89, and it dropped because people started doubting their technology and if they can do what they're saying that they can do. And then on Friday, they got an FDA clearance, which is a huge plus, and gives this technology a big I don't know, kick in the ass, but in a good way. They are, they actually might do what they're saying they're gonna do. And that, the interesting thing here is that this is one of the rare cases where this happened while the markets were closed. Friday was Good Friday. Happy Sunday. I'm not sure how this was called, but on Friday the markets were closed because of that. And so you could get into that before the stock reacted, which is why I wanted to do this in the first place. And as we see, this is exactly what happened. Now the question, what happens now? And I know that usually, I'm gonna tell you a bit of a, although my channel is new, a bit of a dark YouTube secret. Usually it's a bad idea to say not to buy stocks or sell stocks. It helps subscribers a lot more if you say, this is a great stock that will make 300%, do that. But selling stocks and not buying stocks at the wrong moments or the right moments when it comes to selling is actually as important as when to buy them. It doesn't help with subscribers and likes as much, but it's as important for investing itself. So far in this channel, for example, I think the best call I ever made so far was selling SNDL for 167, which actually was the peak. Now that was pure luck that that was the exact peak, but this is what happened. And in case someone sold it at that moment, like I did, I sold for 162, I think, or 59, but somewhere in that area. And I saved myself 30% loss on my money. So, you know, I rode the stock, made my profit, sold it right at the right moment, and that was an important and great call for me. So I didn't lose 30% after. So about NNOX, I actually think this is too late to get in. So if you listen to, I don't know, if you bought it on your own or saw someone talking about it on YouTube, even though I have to admit I did the search, not a lot of people were talking about this over the weekend. If you did this and bought it at the pre-market, made your 60, 70%, 40%, doesn't matter, be happy. And I think this is a good time to sell it. That's my plan. And yes, it might go up. By the way, analysts, there aren't a lot of them, just 2 on TipRanks, but they're putting it at 67, and we're pretty much there at the moment, 66.1. So it's already getting close, and yes, it can go higher. We saw this going already to 89, but, and this is my main point for the video, you probably don't understand this company well enough. You don't know what's happening, and the main reason to get into this was those like FDA news. So it already ran up. Today a lot of people are gonna be talking about it, a lot of them, and I think because again it makes more sense to say on YouTube, yeah, buy the stock, hold the stock, this is a great company and stuff like that. A lot of them will probably say that this is a good long-term hold. It might be, but you probably don't know this, and they probably don't know this as well because they're not into X-rays that much. I doubt anyone knows their actual competitors. Is this technology likely to work and stuff like that? So me personally, my plan is selling now. And if someone didn't buy in at the pre-market, I'd say this is too late, even though yes, it might go another 10, 20, 30% up, but the risk suddenly is very big, and to take that risk you need to know the company well. So news like the FDA is a good reason to do that, but now the reason that's already factored into the stock. So that's my advice, as much as it usually helps you know, more with likes and subscribes to say the opposite. So I will see you guys at the next video. Let's hope for a awesome and green Monday. This is one hell of a start, so let's just keep hoping today and the whole week keeps going like that, very green for our portfolios. Cheers everyone.